quite a bit. I do need to teach some lessons on 2048 to some people.
Exactly.
It's a 2048 square, Phil, not total 2048. What's Facebook? So,
you need therapy.
So I guess, for anybody that's not been aware of what's going on with us, so we finished this amazing, wonderful, but exhausting 4-day encounter. Monday morning, Jesse has a little nose procedure. I talked to him Sunday night. I'm like, do you really want me to be there? He's like, nah, Dad, it's routine, no big deal, so I don't even go. That turns into an arrhythmia problem during anesthesia, which turns into going to Vanderbilt, which turns into 3 hours later, your son has a bad heart. And this is a kid, a lot of you guys know us for years, but Jesse plays rugby, he wrestles, he's run 3 half marathons, and it's just, and he played 5 years of football, and it's like, you gotta be wrong. This kid's fine, but sure enough, they said, it's getting easier to say, but they said on Monday afternoon, he could have died that morning. So we're extremely thankful that it was discovered that God saved his life. That's the way we're choosing to look at it. But it was a powerful time to be in that room and to hear that. And to see our family just come together the way we did. Our son's so funny because I don't remember him ever crying, ever. It's kind of a joke in our family. When Cookie died, that gerbil or hamster or whatever, the whole thing,
like bawling,
very emotional, just like whatever. and when Lydia left for Australia, I just blubbered and cried.
Unintelligible. See ya.
See you in 6 months. So it was sweet. He cried and he actually pointed at his tear. He's like, look, I have tears. And he's like, I'm a real boy. So it was tough initially to hear that and to hear that he could have been one of those kids that dropped. They said he's one of those kids that drops dead on the field. So that's crazy for us. But thank God he saved his life, and we're hunkered down at Vanderbilt now for 11 days. And they're indefinitely, again, a lot of y'all probably seen the updates, but we were kind of, there's no like, oh, let's just go in and fix his heart. It's just a bad heart. It's got to be thrown out at some point. It's just not going to last. So we were like on this pathway, hearing about heart transplants, and then boom, yesterday we got a letter, and I wrote about this today in the update. They just delivered a letter to us and said, oh, you're on the transplant list.
The transplant coordinator said, I need to give you a copy of this letter. And I was like, okay. Open it up, and I'm like, he's on the transplant list. Just like really out of the blue.
Like, it's highly unlikely, but it's like, from then on, he could be, and then it's like, I need to process this just a little bit, And then a half hour later, he's there, he's like, do you guys want to be on the transplant list? And we're like, I have no clue. Do I want to be on the transplant? I don't know. I'll leave that to you guys. But we have a lot of peace about what's going on. Honestly, for those of you that's visited, it sounds gloom and doom. But if you're with us and you're in the room, which several of you guys have been, we're kind of having a party. And it's been just, actually, I was telling Amy Gardner, it's like we've been away at a condo somewhere and we can't leave because it's raining outside. And so we've been playing video games and just hanging out and laughing so hard.
But we can't leave.
It's just the whole heart thing that's kind of getting in the way at this point. So.
And Jesse feels fine. Which is, I guess, one of the big things that makes it hard for us to process is that he's still yucking it up. He's still like wanting to, he's like asking nurses, can I jog down the hall? And they're like, leisurely stroll, that's it, And so.
And our family's nuts, so like first 3 days, we're like, Jesse, no death jokes, okay? Seriously, no death jokes.
But he didn't listen.
He didn't listen, yeah. He's just all the time going, oh, something like that.
He's got to stop, this is not
And you guys were like all around him. He's like, guys, I'm 16. I've had a good life, right?
He did do something like that.
He did say that. Oh my.
The
heart playlist.
The girls made him a playlist with music like My Heart Will Go On, Achy Breaky Hearts, and how could you be so heartless?
That is
So,
good job.
anyway,
Good job, Gabby.
now we know that the journey, because we're on a journey here, and we know that it could get worse, that he could get worse, but we're just making the best of it. Again, if most of you guys are probably following our prayers for Jesse page, and I did give some specific things to pray for today in terms of, what did I say to pray for? Just his health, and he would continue, for miraculous healing. It was funny because Chris Stroop came yesterday. Some of y'all know Chris Stroop. She's a friend. She was part of our wedding. Her husband led worship at our wedding, and so we've known them forever. But she came in and visited for a while, and then she's like, "Can I pray for him?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, go for it." So it was pretty awesome prayer, and at the end, Jesse said, "Can I get an echocardiogram right now?" He was ready to see the miracle, and